Hello everyone. I am back for a video on something that I really love, which is Louis Vuitton, and it has been requested to share my Louis Vuitton handbag collection. So that's what I would like to do for you presently. Let me give credit where credit is due. These are the persons who have requested me to do this. The Tine 1234, TheCrissycri, CosmopolitanStylle, excuse me, and 18305 and akaydoll. So thank you so much for that. I am so happy to get to be a part of this and share this with you, and we'll just go ahead and get started. I will start with my handheld, and some of these you have seen before. I've done reviews on these. This is actually my second attempt to make the video, because before you could only see part of the handbag. That's kind of defeating the purpose, isn't it? So if I'm in your face with this, I'm really just trying extra hard to make sure you see the bag. This is a Speedy. Oh my gosh. And this is in the damier bin, and this is in the 35 centimeters, and it's a 35, which means it's 35 centimeters long. That's all. Most people either get the 35 or the 30. I like the 35 because it gives me lots of room. I often will have my iPad 2 in here, and here I go starting these with reviews, and I'm just going to share the collection. I'm going to work really hard to do this. Okay. I do want to show you though that when you have the bean, you're going to get the red interior, which is a plus the treated bag. So this works for all kinds of weather. I go to this a lot. I got this about a year before the bandolier came out, so I do have this without that option, which I actually like. I'm always saying I like a shoulder bag, but I love this bag. If you're not carrying this bag for long periods of time, this is really good to use. And this is really good to use in a meeting when you're going to carry a lot, but you don't want to look like it's a lot. It's really good. A couple of people have asked me to show how I store my bags, and I will just go ahead and give you this insight. When you get a Speedy, I think it's a great idea to ask the sales rep, sales associate, to get you a drawstring bag. The reason being, they're going to give you a dust bag, but it will only fit if you fold the bag. I think that's fine if you're going to travel and you want to fold the bag. I think sometimes that's not going to hurt it, but I think overall it's going to affect the canvas of the bag, which is the main material that these bags are made of. So I recommend they stay in their shape and that you keep them full. Keep them stuffed with something. Now, Jay Harm let me know that she said shredded paper works well. I think that's a brilliant idea. I think one of my videos, you could just see all this paper hanging out. It's very unattractive, but it does the job. She was probably going desperately trying to help me there, which I appreciate that suggestion. I think it's an excellent one. This particular baby has a pillow for it, but I certainly don't do that for all the bags. And I'm just showing you with the monogram, you're going to have this brown interior. This is another Speedy, also in a 35. I want you to be able to see that. And this time I got it with the bandolier or the strap version that can fit over your shoulder or crossbody. Love all those options, and it fits inside the bag when I'm storing it. And so those are my two handheld bags that I use, and I'm going to now go to my over-the-shoulder bags. This one I've done a recent video on. This is my delightful MM. It is especially stuffed, as I said, with all that paper, but also have scarves in here too. And I like it over the shoulder. Let me just make sure that you're able to see the bag, because as I said before, I had it where it was cutting off, and I want that to happen. This is just a great tote. And somebody had asked, can you carry file folders? I think if they're loose papers, because it's a slouchy bag, it's going to fall to the bottom and they're going to get damaged. But if you have it in a pretty stiff kind of plastic envelope of sorts, it's going to go well. And I can fit everything in for work and do this. But I really associate this mostly as a laid back kind of a informal bag, if you will. And so I would, if I'm going to go to meetings and stuff, this is not usually my bag of choice. I just have this for lots of fun. It's my fun bag. I was going to show you my very first Louis Vuitton, which also over the shoulder, and I also wanted to show you how I have a drawstring over it. It doesn't fit it attractively. This is not the initial drawstring bag or the dust bag that was made for it, but I like to keep their shape. I think that's important when you do store. But this is my totally MM, and I like to use, again, the drawstring for it because it fits over the bag nicely. This is the MM size. This is the middle, and it fits. I love this long drop, the 9-inch, so I like that quite a bit. Let me make sure you can see it. And this is been accused of looking like a diaper bag, and my reasoning for that is I don't care. I love all the pockets. I love the function to it, and I use this bag a lot. I've said in another video, this is my go-to bag, and it remains that, and it is so functional, and it also was my first, so I'm sure that's part of the appeal. Nothing like your first. Okay, so that is another over-the-shoulder option bag that I have, Louis Vuitton, and then I would like to show you now my Never Full. And it is so true with the name, it never gets full. You can just go on and on. It's quite large. I did get it in a GM. I am not sorry I did, because I use this some for travel, but mostly for like a briefcase or if I'm carrying a lot of items, different places, so this works really well. Also, I can cinch it in if I want the handbag look, and I like that, and automatically changes the look drastically, and I find that I'm using this more. If I do carry as a handbag, I almost always cinch it in, but I'm showing you with it out because that, just to show how large this bag is. On the Neverfull, I do like it that it's in the Ebene. I just think it's really classy looking, and again, I love that red interior. And actually, if you have a lot of dark colored accessories, it makes finding those accessories easier. But I love this bag, and it goes over the shoulder. So I think that summarizes most of my over the shoulder, except this versatile bag. This is my Palermo GM. Make sure you can see it. This comes in two sizes, the PM and the GM. The PM is probably one of the most beautiful bags. It is small. It's like 14 inches wide, and to me that's small. Excuse me. For you it might be ginormous or the right size. But I liked the, I need a little bit bigger. I wish they had this in the MM, if you will. But the GM is fine because I like it big. And every time I take a kid to the doctor's office, it sounds so sad and dreary, but I always take this bag. I can take the reading material, things to distract us or whatever. Anyway, I'm laughing because my kids are older and I still like talking about packing them up, taking them places. I'm so weird. But anyway, inside the bag, I have it stuffed also, so it's less attractive when you just see this bag. But I love this for travel because it does have over the shoulder option, and then it does have this crossbody option, which makes it really nice also for travel. And as you can see, these are adjustable, so you can make it more handheld. I just leave it on its longest length so that I could still carry it over the arm plus over the shoulder. It's just easier. And I love this bag. This is that Palermo GM. And now what we're left with are crossbodies, and I must really love crossbodies because I have several. And the first one I wanted to show you is this one, and forgive me for not researching to remember the name. It starts with a T, I can tell you that. I know that Louis Vuitton doesn't make them anymore. I know that Angelina Jolie was in a modeling shoot with this, the biggest, the Alto version of these bags. This is the smallest, but I love it. I love the way it's patinaed at the bottom. I love the feel, I love the structure. And when I go for walks with a neighbor or with a kid or something, this is my go-to bag. I just have it hung on where our little coat rack is, and I just grab it and go. And it has an inside pocket, so I keep cash in there. And it's just great just to take and go. And I know this could be used for an everyday bag. It could be used for travel. I just simply use it when I go on walks or just something around the house really quick. So that's probably weird, but anyway, that's what I use this for. Then what you're probably known, associate with me with for crossbody at this point is a Manil Montant, which is what's in this bag here, because I have done a couple of reviews on it, and when it first came out, I saw it and I fell in love with it. I'm not usually for a big flap opening like this, but I love the pleating, and it just seemed feminine, and I have continued to love this bag. It is crossbody version. It is the bigger size. This comes in PM and GM, and the PM is absolutely adorable, but I went with the MM for two reasons. One is I'm not showing you my accessories in this video, except this one. This is the Insolent wallet. I just wanted to demonstrate how easily it fits into this bag. So if I'm quickly changing from one bag to another, my wallet with all my items, personal items, will fit in there nicely, and I can take it and go. So I love this MM size for that, and I also like it because of this back zippered pocket, which you don't get with the PM. But you know, the PMs, I guess probably the smaller bags look better on a lot of people, but I like the space, the option to cram more in there. So I love this Manil Montant MM. And then probably my latest bag that you've seen, and I've had requests on this to do a review on, which I'm going to be happy to do. This is the Bloomsbury PM. They no longer make the GM, which is what I originally thought I wanted. However, the PM is better for my size. I am 5'2", I'm short. PM does actually look better. I do wish it were like the GM in that it had the zipper portion here instead of the snap, but I'll save more of this talk for the review. And I will show you though that on this Bloomsbury, I find a smaller wallet is really necessary. The insulate will fit in there, but when you have to work for it to close just right, it's too much work to deal with, in my opinion. So I like to use this Mila clutch for my wallet when I'm traveling, because and then also in my little Bloomsbury, which I can use this traveling, and I can also use this for quick evenings out. Love this bag. I really love my Bloomsbury. And let me see, I wanted to show you this little baby. This is my mini. No way. I would have never picked this out on my own, but I had my friend Jackie talking me into it. They don't make these in the monogram anymore, and I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. I just haven't yet. My daughters think that I just need a little puppy to put in there. I don't know. It's really cute. I think I could use this for evenings out. It's very small, but it deceivingly holds a lot. And Queen Cats gave me the idea to put a long strap on this, and I'll probably do a review on this sometime, but it looks adorable. It looks surprisingly cuter than what I would have pictured. And so anyway, I just wanted to show you as part of the collection. I don't have anything like this, so it's nice to have that for variety's sake. Anyway, I cannot tie with anything, but that is what it looks like tied, and it's cute. I'm glad I have it. And then I don't want to forget my little Eva clutch, which you've seen in other videos. And this is a great go-to bag, and I'm still glad I have her, even though I have this Bloomsbury. I think they serve two quite different types of purposes, and so I think it's worth having both in the collection. I love having this in the damier beam because of the weather. It doesn't, you can't see the changes of the patina, it doesn't show the dirt, etc. And I love this option for crossbody. And I also love to use this strap for other, like my pochettes and things, if I want to quick crossbody with that. It's just so versatile, and I love that, love that. Okay, canvas is obviously my go-to. They're more affordable. I love that you can wipe them clean. I love that they are quite durable and structured, which seems to be my preference. So anyway, this is not a showing off video, but simply showing you video. Please know that I have been, I work hard, and I've paid for every one of these bags, and I'm not sorry, because I use these on a regular basis and I switch them around. And again, I know many of you have seen these bags before. This is the handbag collection, not the accessory collection. And I will close showing you one piece of luggage. Don't want to deceive you. I know I like big bags, but this would be a little bit crazy for a handbag. This is the Keep All 55. There's a 45, 50, 55, and 60. I went with the 55. It's the largest version that you can take on a plane and put in the, it's store up in their security systems, and you don't have to check it. So I like it for that. I have used it for that, and I like it. You can stuff so many things in there. Presently, what I have in there are a sleeping bag and a pillow to kind of hold its shape. I know you could fold it down and it would probably be fine, but I like to hold its shape, and I know that takes up a lot of room. Sometimes I just have it in my bedroom and it just kind of looks good, like I'm about to go somewhere, you know, wishful thinking there. I do recommend, if you do, I'm not big on, I love their luggage and I would love to have it, but I'm a control freak. The handbags I get to keep on me the whole time, but when you have a piece of luggage and you have to check it, there's so many other people that handle your bags that you have no say-so on how it's handled, and the idea of a Louis Vuitton just being thrown around just worries me more so much that it doesn't warrant for me to get the luggage pieces. But if I see somebody with it, I'm always excited for them, because it is quite beautiful and it is an investment. But this, because I can keep with me, and plus I bought it pre-loved, it is so patinaed, and I love it with the luggage. It just seems like it just has this whole history that's gone on before me. And I got a pretty good deal on it because there's a water stand at the bottom, which you can't see once you put anything in the bag, and it was in great shape. And I know it's authentic and things like that. And I love the strap version. If you do get this, I do recommend it with the strap version because you will get tired carrying it. So you have it on your shoulder, crossbody even. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. This has been a lot of fun to make. And just going to make sure this does get in the video that you can see, because before it was getting cut off. Anyway, hope this works. Hope you are all doing well. Hope you're all having a great day.